Welcome everyone to a brand new episode of your favorite weekly news capsule. If you want to keep your feet on the ground, then put some responsibility on your shoulders. You will soon realize that the price of greatness is responsibility, and it is only yours to bear. The highlights of today's news capsule are: Rajiv Kumar takes charge as 25th Chief Election Commissioner. Global wheat prices surge due to India's export ban. France names first female Prime Minister in 30 years. Scientists successfully grow plants in moon soil for first time. Antarctica will be dark for 4 months as sun sets. Enormous sinkhole with ancient forest inside discovered in China. India create badminton history, beat Indonesia 3-0 to win Maiden Thomas Cup title. Former Australian cricketer Andrew Symonds dies in car crash. And our fun and fact segment to end the capsule. We will now begin with news from India.
Former Finance Secretary Rajiv Kumar assumed charge as Chief Election Commissioner last week, taking over from Sushil Chandra. The first major task for Mr. Kumar will be to hold the elections of the President and the Vice President, slated for July-August this year. He will most likely also oversee the 2024 Lok Sabha elections, as his term is until 2025. He has been vocal about his belief in the power of technology to further simplify processes and bring about transparency in the elections. We congratulate him for this new post and wish him all the best for his vision.
Global wheat prices shot up a record 6% this week, following India's decision to restrict overseas sales of this staple, exacerbating a global food crisis. Did you know that India is the world's second largest wheat grower? Analysts have said that India's move to ban overseas sales will worsen a global food shortage and could drive up prices even more. The Indian government has responded by saying that it is banning private exports to manage its food security, which is currently at risk, but will keep a window open for specific requests of foreign governments. We do hope to see a resolution to this looming crisis.
Elizabeth Borne has been named the new Prime Minister of France, making it the first time in 30 years that a woman has held this position. She will replace Jean Castex in the role. Did you know that this makes Borne the second woman ever to serve as Prime Minister since the end of World War II? The country's first female Prime Minister was Edith Cresson, who served between 1991 and 1992. Borne formerly served as the Minister of the Environment, Transportation and Labour. We congratulate her for this fantastic achievement.
For the first time ever, scientists have grown seeds in moon soil using samples retrieved during the NASA missions in 1969 and 1972. The team planted seeds of a diminutive flowering weed called Arabidopsis thaliana in 12 small thimble-sized containers, each bearing a gram of moon soil, and watched as they sprouted and grew. Did you know that this lunar soil is made up of sharp particles and lack of organic material, differing greatly from Earth soil? We congratulate the team for this marvelous achievement in better understanding the final frontier of space.
Can you imagine living for 4 months without any sunlight? That is the reality for Antarctica, as it entered the long night period with its final sunset last week. Although most major places around the world experience 4 major seasons, there are only two when it comes to Antarctica. The coldest continent on the Earth experiences sunlight for 6 months, while the other part of the year is spent in complete darkness. However, this also presents a special opportunity for astronauts who are looking to prepare for space missions and practice living in some of the harder conditions on Earth. A 12-member team from the European Space Agency will be living and working in isolation there for the next few months. Isn't that interesting, Igraaspers?
An enormous sinkhole with an ancient forest inside has been discovered by cave explorers in China earlier this month.
The 630 feet deep sinkhole is situated in the Guangxi Autonomous Region and is home to primitive trees that grow as tall as 131 feet. This discovery brings the number of recorded sinkholes in the region to 30. Did you know that some of the plants growing in this forest can reach up to a person's shoulders? And there could even be some new species of plants that we discovered there? Isn't that fascinating, Igraspers? Do check out photos of the sinkhole online.
It is time to celebrate another sports victory as India's men's badminton team lifted the Thomas Cup title with a commanding 3-0 win over powerhouse Indonesia last week. World Championships medalist Lakshya Sen, Kindabi Srikanth, and doubles players Chirag Shetty and Satvik Saraj Rankiredi delivered when it mattered the most as they stunned the 14-time champions to win the prestigious team championship for the first time ever in over 7 decades. Did you know that the Indian side had not even reached the last 4 stages of the tournament since 1979? We congratulate all the winners for this spectacular victory.
Indian boxer Nikhat Zareen won a gold medal this week when she defeated Jatamas Jingpong of Thailand 5-0 in the 52 kilograms flyweight final of the Women's World Boxing Championships. Did you know that she is only the 5th Indian woman to secure a gold medal at the World Boxing Championships? And that this was India's first gold medal since boxing great Mary Kom won it in 2018? We congratulate her for this fantastic achievement.
Last week, Novak Djokovic won his 6th Italian Open title after a straight sets victory over Stefanos Tsitsipas 6-0, 7-6 in Rome. This is Djokovic's first tournament win of the season and confirmed his return to form after his COVID-19 vaccination controversy. This victory ensures that Djokovic remains world number 1 for a record X-trending 370th week and proves to be a great sign for the upcoming Roland Garros later this month. We congratulate him and look forward to the drama that is sure to unfold on the court.
We bid farewell to a cricketing legend this week as former Australian bowler and 2-time World Cup winner Andrew Symonds died very suddenly due to a car crash. Symonds was best known for his exploits in white ball cricket. He featured in 198 ODIs, scoring 6 centuries and 30 half-centuries, while also contributing 133 wickets with his more than handy off-spin and medium pace. His performance at the 2003 World Cup was legendary, where he helped Australia remain unbeaten to eventually defeat India in the finals. We pay tribute to his legacy and will never forget his electric presence on the pitch.
Here's some updates for all the K-pop fans out there. The famous boy band BTS broke yet another record by getting the highest number of nominations that a group has received in any year at the Billboard Music Awards, breaking their own precious record. They were nominated 7 times in 6 categories this year. The band also broke another record after winning 3 awards at the ceremony. BTS is now the only band to win a total of 12 awards, surpassing Destiny's Child record of 11 wins from 17 years ago. We congratulate them for this amazing achievement.
Have you ever wanted to celebrate a birthday underwater? Well, you might just be able to now. The underwater entertainment platform has recently unveiled a Michelin star restaurant, complete with the casino, along with the conference space as a unique wedding destination. You might be surprised to hear that the restaurant is located at a depth of 200 meters under the water in a spacious submarine. The submarine can stay afloat underwater for up to 18 hours and can host all kinds of events ranging from corporate meetings to social gatherings. We look forward to seeing how this is used in the future.
The word of the week is conspire, which means to plan something secretly, usually with a wrong intention. They were conspiring to overthrow the government. The riddle of the week is: a girl fell off a 30-foot ladder, but she didn't get hurt at all. How is it possible? She fell off the lowest step.
Can you guess who? Apart from being a historian, he also propounded a compelling theory regarding the redistribution of wealth and resources to address inequality in society. His best-known titles are the pamphlet, the Communist Manifesto, and Das Kapital. Well done. Yes, it is Karl Marx. Did you know that India also has its own Communist Party that was formed in 1921 and was influenced by the writings of Karl Marx?
Did you know the criteria of choosing an Olympics mascot? The Olympics mascot is usually a fictional character or an animal native to the venue where the games are to be held, which signifies the cultural heritage of that place. They are also selected after judging the popularity of those characters among the young population, that is kids, so that they take keen interest in Olympic events.
Quiz time! What was the name of the mascot for Tokyo Summer Olympics 2020? Send your answers to contact us at igraasp.com along with your full name, school name, and a photograph. Answer to the last week's quiz. German entomologist Toussaint de Charpentier was the first to describe rainbow grasshoppers in the year 1843. This certificate of appreciation is presented to Alhan Arzu of Tagore International School, east of Kailash, for successfully participating in the weekly quiz on India's leading news capsule for tweens. Igraasp.
Dear Igraaspers, this week let us glimpse into the hilarious and complex lives of insects with this fascinating collection of 14 short stories. These stories are a combination of meticulous research, rollicking storytelling, and fascinating characters. Get ready to meet exciting characters like Nimbu, a caterpillar who resolves to go on a diet inspired by the stick insect, and Chini Chor, an ant who discovers a fridge full of goodies. What are you waiting for? Read this book and don't forget to share your thoughts at igraasp.com/iClub.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of our news capsule. Igraaspers, keep in mind that you are always responsible for your own actions and life. Taking responsibility for your life is a commitment to growth, leadership, and freedom. So why not take the plunge? That's all we have for you this week. See you again soon. Bye-bye.